From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup board. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Kick, Sandios. And a foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Parker makes the play, and there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
One down, base is empty. That's ripped, base hit. This is J.J. Bleday. First pitch misses. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Right side. And George makes the grab.
Maybe cut that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty to the plate. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Oakland, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto. Starting on the mound in this one, Alex Wood. What do we have on him?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
And here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
The right fielder, George.
The line of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Hold one's the count.
The line of the pitch.
That's the ball.
Now the slider just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from a bat to a bat.
Out to short, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just when you'll see my base hits through the infield, we just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Bichette up to the dish. Step off, throw to first. Springer gets back easily. A strike on the outside edge. Springer gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, it's a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. Couple of change-ups, probably won't see another one here.
To first, might be two. Soderstrom to second, back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play. Leading it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's outside. 1-0. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground is short. Wilson slings it across, and Guerrero is set down. Inning over. Nothing doing for Toronto in the first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. New inning getting started. Digging in for Oakland, Zach Geloff. And here it comes. Way high.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. This one in the air. Bichette settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the middle of the plate. Pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and broke it up.
And now Tyler Soderstrom. He was late there, strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And the pitch. That's towards center. Varsho settles under it. Nabs it. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. So here's Brown at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
0-1, no strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fastball for a strike. watches downstairs. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. And the A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Rogers Center, and now it's Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step football.
And now Alejandro Kirk.
Logan, one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented that way, and this is what this guy does.
This with a changeup, and it's 1-0. That one way inside. Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away. Addison Barker next up for the Blue Jays. Now close with that one. Ball 1. Wood, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And the 1-0. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. Your job is to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
It's softly on the ground left side. Yeah, they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Well, here we go, top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Digging in, number 12. The pitch. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Slice to right. Springer there makes the catch. And now here is Jacob Wilson. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's the hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Butler will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Butler throws right, bats left. Hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. Top of the 3rd, no score. That one finds the corner. And the count 1-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
2 outs. That clips the corner. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand batter waits. Got it, swinging. And 1-2-3 go the A's. Still no score. And we're back. And now the rookie second baseman, Leo Jimenez. Wood back to work. That one ripped. And he run out to the wall. Throws to second. He's in there.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. You can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Line in the left center, and that should be extra bases. Coming home, he'll score. The Blue Jays take the lead. 1-0. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
And the pitch.
2-0.
To drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to play the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. And he drops in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Now, he may not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to his arm.
Don't play ball to second. Flips for one. Back to first. And that is a double play.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Bounced up the middle. And he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and they catch a break as they get a show. Next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there. That's strike one. And a pitch. Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. And that just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Liner, base hit. Thrown in hurts the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, Alejandro Kirk.
0-1 the count.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe and loaded. 2 outs, bases loaded. And next for Toronto, Addison Barker. Right through there for a strike. That one off the mark, and 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And the count 1-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 3 innings complete. Blue Jays 2 and the A's nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Oakland's DH, Brent Rooker. Gosman back to work.
After putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Righty delivers. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And the right-hander deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Dick's offering his outside. Chase that time.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Back to to work. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Going to link a team up with the free pass.
J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Fly to right his first time. Just missed. Just missed. Base knock right field. Springer returns it to the infield. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive with the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and pop off in foul ground. He's under it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Two on, 1 out. Now here is Zach Gillen. And that's in there for strike 1. Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And the Belton fires. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The Jays leading by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with the runner in scoring position at 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Rooker at second. Bleday on at first with 2 down. And he's swinging and missed there. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back now in Toronto. Now here is Spencer Holdings. The pitch. Now he keeps the outside corner. Strike 1.
Just started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. So up next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one fouled hard the other way. bases empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets to the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
One down, base is empty. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one is off the plate. 1-2 to count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And another ball. The line to kick the pitch. Out to short, Wilson. Whips it across. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. He doubled home a run at his first AB. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Chop back up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Brown into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Man, it seems like his control has just totally left him out there. He hits the guy, then immediately throws a wild pitch to move him into scoring position. I'm sure that's a lonely feeling out there on the mound right now.
Man at second. And a foul ball.
You know, these athletics just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That's outside, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
He's got it. The throw to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Shortstop takes a ball.
He's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And on that fastball. 1 out and a runner at second. And another ball. Got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow down. 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Butler in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. It usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Bichette. Sends it across the first. That's the third out. The A's strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter is George Springer. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a good eye there. That one missed. On the ground to third. Tosses across the first. That takes care of Springer.
Shortstop.
Bichette digs in now. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 2.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Top 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. And here it comes. Just missed. Rooker, an all-star a season ago. 29 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And he deals. That's in for a strike.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
No foul off. That's down and in. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Stays alive.
Ball's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten a result yet. Well, it's going to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy. Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Stands in now and watches strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now the 0-1. Oh, that's a little bit high. Down, base is empty. That one just missing inside. And the count is even 2-2. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Jay Langoliers now at the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. High fly ball down the left field line. That's got a chance. Pulls it into the rolling track. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Blue Jays 2 and the A's nothing. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Ross Stripling.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And now, Dalton Varsho. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
You know why Stripling has such a high arm slot? Well, he broke his leg in high school and couldn't play infield, so he was forced to adjust his throwing motion because of the cast on his leg. He changed his position, and he never looked back.
Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Hogan Harris, the left-hander, up and throwing. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man over.
Having himself a really nice game of the late. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Move to first, and he's back in safely. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. We call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Wilson over to second. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Really textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 runs.
And now for the Jays, Addison Barker. And takes low for ball 1. Right-handed reliever. And downstairs. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. See if he gives up anything to hit here. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
So, man aboard, Spencer Horwitz getting ready to hit. And that one sliced foul. Barker off the first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Field 2. Lifted in the air and on the left side. That one gets down for a hit. Brewer stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
They didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive with a good score run. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you would do for something like that to drop it in for you. No matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late, and he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
And now, Leo Jimenez. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Blue Jays 2 and the A's nothing. Back now in Toronto, top of inning number 7, and the batter now, Zach Gallo. And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Chad Green preparing to come on if needed. Swanson getting cranked up as well. And the righty deals. And that's too high.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And that one in the air center field. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Next to him, Tyler Soderstrom.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's even up.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Popped up left side. Barker moving under it. Brings it in. And then quickly 2 away. Seth Brown up next for the A's. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. Blue Jays 2 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, number 9. Strictly back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. The line of the pitch. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's George Springer. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And the pitch. Just missed. Now 3-0. There's the automatic. The 3-1. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. And misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Bichette stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Lifted in the air, right center field. Butler pulls that one down, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly there. We look ahead to inning number 8. Blue Jays 2 and the A's nothing. We go to the 8th, now the third baseman, number 12. And a pitch. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Sliced the other way and foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Who's 0 for 2 and a pair of strikeouts. Inside, just missed. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one inside, and the count is 3-1.
I was just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Up the middle, Bichette. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Digging in for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. Fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
2 down, nobody on. Fall off foul. Oh, 2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout inning over. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. Blue Jays 2 and the A's nothing. Michel Otanez gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. Ziggy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Righty delivers. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Scott Alexander, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for a punch out. That fastball in the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Alejandro Kirk will hit next. Flips the corner, going on. Two outs. Now a check swing, but he held up. Nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one drifts inside. It's outside. 3-2 down. To the plate. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. All set to start the ninth in this one. Down the number 2 hitter, Brent Rooker. The right-hander back to work.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job. There's a strike. That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what? That pitch was way off. Nice job. Pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Up the middle. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab for the second out. The Athletics down to their last out. Now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. And the 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
And he's just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Hard hit, right side. Throw to first. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First order for the Blue Jays. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Athletics, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time by ball game. 2 hours, 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And be reminded to please drive safely.